Welcome back. The Ministry of Education, Innovation, Gender Relations and Sustainable Development will on Monday the 18th of February partner with key stakeholders within the public and private sectors to formally launch the Decade of Research and Innovation under the theme Unleashing Our Creativity, Crafting Our Destiny. The activity is scheduled to commence at 9 a.m. in the conference room of the Finance Administrative Center at Point Seraphin, Castries. The overarching aim of this Decade of Research and Innovation is to stimulate and develop a culture of innovative scientific thinking and analysis with nationally driven research studies designed to offer sustainable solutions to socio-economic issues within the local context. The Decade of Research and Innovation aims to reduce prolonged reliance on metropolitan countries to offer solutions to issues that impact countries that are small island developing states, as well as to maximize opportunities for infusing innovations across the national economy that foster sustainable national development and visionary problem solving. With St. Lucia gearing up for a cultural explosion to celebrate its 40 years of independence, the CDF is touting the importance of cultural development that looks to cultivate talented individuals to go beyond the shores of St. Lucia. One such talent is Miss Gabrielle Ryan, a St. Lucian-born actress who recently secured a spot on Netflix.
The Cultural Development Foundation, the organization tasked with promoting the culture of St. Lucia and using it to transform the island through nation building, offers up comments on the announcement that a St. Lucian-born actress, Gabrielle Ryan, looks to star in the new Netflix show called Bonding. Deputy Executive Director of the CDF, Celeste Burton, says that Ryan, through her perseverance, has solidified herself as a role model for hopeful actors and actresses in St. Lucia.
As a Cultural Development Foundation, we recognize this as an example. We see her as a model for young people, who young actresses especially, and all the artists in St. Lucia who are looking to make whatever it is that they're interested in, whether it is dance or music or even acting, a full-time career. Because we have recognized that a lot of our artists are doing this part-time because of the economic value, because of the economic constraints of, doing it full-time within our shores. But it's an example in a sense that young people now can look to her, because her story is one where she worked hard, she saved up, and she was able to pay her way through college. And now, I guess through her hard work and through her persistence, she is now able to land a deal with Netflix.
Burton notes that a deal of this magnitude could have far-reaching positive benefits for the island and people of St. Lucia.
It is also important because it is one of the more watched networks, platforms for young people in terms of movies and in terms of shows. So we are happy that it will reach quite a wide audience, and it will also sell St. Lucia in terms of the talent that we have locally. So as a Cultural Development Foundation, we are quite pleased, and we see her as a model that other young artists can emulate.
Burton highlights the CDF's aim of bolstering the development of the arts. She says that financial constraints do pose a problem. However, the end goal is to ensure that St. Lucian hopefuls in the fields of art and entertainment can get a foot through the door.
We are looking to see how we can continue to energize it, to build it, and of course to get persons beyond the shores, because you no longer do work for just a local audience. If you want to take it up as a career and you want to move into, it as a livelihood, you have to look beyond St. Lucia, you have to look regionally and internationally. So for us, certainly, it is also a motivating factor for us it endorses our work, and it helps us to want to continue to push the young people in the various directions that they want to go.
The show Bonding premiered at Cannes last year and received stellar reviews, and is set to launch on Netflix early 2019. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Solange Alfred.
The Cabinet of Ministers has endorsed the ICT in Education Policy and Strategy for St. Lucia 2019 to 2022. Cabinet met on Monday, the 28th of January, and adopted the policy framework. Whereas there have been a number of ICT in education initiatives over the past 2 decades, a significant policy gap has also existed. It is expected that this new policy and strategy will provide structure to the implementation of plans and activities related to ICT in education. The ICT policy is designed to support both the goals of the National ICT Strategy and the broader vision of the government of St. Lucia for leveraging ICT as a driver of growth and development. The timing of the adoption of this policy and strategy is fortuitous, as the document will also help provide a clear outline and context for the Department of Education's e-education drive. You're watching the Hot 7 Nightly News. Tennyson Glasgow is up next. He has the sports news.